It's number 3 on Avicii Week.
That's right, Josephine Johnson.
That's right. Sent us in this list.
That's right. And it won the vote.
It won the vote.
Once again, it
on
won the
live
vote.
stream.
And this is Hey Brother. Yeah.
Hey, brother, there's an endless road to rediscover. Hey, sister, know the water's sweet, but blood is thicker. Oh, if the sky comes falling down for you, there's nothing in this world I wouldn't do. Hey, brother, do you still believe in one another? Hey, sister, do you still believe in love? I wonder. Oh, if the sky comes falling down for you, there's nothing in this world I wouldn't do. What if I'm far from home? Oh, brother, I will hear you call. What if I lose it all? Oh, sister, I will help you out. Oh, if the sky comes falling down for you, there's nothing in this world I wouldn't do.
Let's go.
So, I just really want to know. Okay, nothing against it. I just want to know why. Why is this so like? Why did Avicii seemingly get so into like
Very infatuated with America
American culture, like this whole song?
and Americana music.
What's really funny
Because
about
this
this
isn't
is like
country. This
Not
is,
really, no.
Like, this is what Americana is, right?
I
like
guess
before,
I don't know what that is really.
Before like the EDM bit came in, it was just like Mumford and Sons, you know. It was just
Although
like-
aren't they British?
yeah, but I think their music is like Americana.
Yeah,
style.
yeah, they're British, but they're American. No, but
I don't know. We'll
I
have
don't
to
even
look
really
up what
know
the genre is.
What they would actually call this. But like, I just think it's just really interesting that obviously there's just a lot of he just went through. He's like, you know what I'm really into right now, which I think it just feels funny because like everything these two kids did in this music video we did as kids. Like the pennies on the frickin' railroad tracks and the fireflies and all that stuff like that. Yeah, this is just our childhood, but seemingly in the 60s. And if you grew up in the 60s, you pretty much knew anyone that was sent into Vietnam,
war, yeah.
which I'm assuming it's Vietnam. That's my guess, which was obviously really impactful in day-to-day life because there was a draft for that war, which is just insane to think about.
Crazy.
It's completely insane to think
That
that
was the
everyone
last draft, right?
Yeah, that everyone that turned 18 for like 10 years had a chance to just get sent to Vietnam, which is a very
Crazy.
I mean, in retrospect, I think we all know that it's a ridiculous war. I mean, if not all wars are ridiculous, but that war in particular didn't even make sense in the slightest. So
Joe doesn't support war.
I don't support war, and I really don't support that war.
Breaking news.
Yeah.
Yeah, me either.
And then
Yeah,
I'm
this
assuming
is-
the brother went to war and he died. That's what I'm gathering here.
Yeah, you know, there's a lot of American themes in all these Avicii songs, which is pretty interesting. I mean,
Well, not waiting for love.
Yeah, that's true. This is a
We made it American with the hover round stuff.
yeah, we did. I mean, this is speculation, very speculative. I'm just making it up, so don't hold this against me. But perhaps Avicii had like a bit of an affinity towards America and like the idea of America and American culture and all that stuff, you know?
Well, what's funny is that like
Why not?
it seems funny, I think, as an American, but like so many American artists just have this obsession with some other culture too.
Oh yeah.
And
it works both
when they
it
have
works
the
all around the
resources,
world,
yeah, when they have the resources. I mean, like I don't know. Maybe I'm misremembering, but like didn't Ernest Hemingway like love Paris and he lived in Paris forever, even though he was an American person and.
People
Yeah,
just
people
have
just
this like
lock
sense
in.
of they have a sense of draw to certain places. I do,
Yeah.
you know. I
So-
like certain cities better than others.
Well, I mean, certain countries, but it's just so
Yeah.
funny because like
Because of the culture. Yeah.
seeing America, but I guess as an American, seeing American culture is something that's like very specifically interesting or exciting or something you'd want to go know. It all just seems so. I guess it just feels like that's just like mainstream, bro. You know what I mean?
America is mainstream.
Yeah. Well, especially for Americans.
But if you're not from here,
Yeah, of
who
course.
knows what it looks like from the outside? If you've
know.
never been here and all you see it is through like media, through music and television, like who knows how that comes across to your specific culture wherever you're from, you know?
Yeah, it always can come across so differently.
Hey, brother, there's an endless road to rediscover. Hey, sister, do you still believe in love? I wonder. Oh, if the sky comes falling down for you, there's nothing in this world I wouldn't do. What if I'm far from home? Oh, brother, I will hear you call. What if I lose it all? Oh, sister, I will help you out. Oh, if the sky comes falling down for you, there's nothing in this world I wouldn't do.
Tell me another story.
I think it's time for you to tell me a story.
Why do you have to go, Dad?
Promise, I'll be back in no time.
That's the first time he made an appearance in any of the videos.
I know. I like seeing him. That's nice.
Yeah, there he is. There's our star.
Okay, call me crazy, but in that shot when he turned around, did he not look like he was like related to Tom Brady or something? Did you see it?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah, he's got a.
You know?
Yeah, he looks like Tom
There's
Brady.
he kind of looks like Tom Brady.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, there's
got a
obvious
strong
differences, but he
chin
could be like his cousin or something, or like his
Totally.
brother.
Of course.
Yeah, I've never put that
I
together.
don't know. Like white people all look the same. Look at you and me.
I know.
That's ridiculous. What are the odds?
Yeah, well, we actually are related.
Ah, shit.
Odds are high.
Shoot. You're right.
But yeah, okay, we need to figure out what Americana means
Okay, I can look it up.
because I'm pretty sure it's like that acoustic guitar, like "Here we go," like literally this song without the EDM. So it feels like country adjacent, but it's not country. You know, like you're out on the range, but you're not. I don't know. Joe,
I don't know. Wikipedia says is an amalgam.
an amalgam.
Yes, an amalgam of American music formed by the confluence of the shared and varied traditions that make up the musical ethos of the United States of America, with particular emphasis on music historically developed in the American South.
There you go.
So it's rich in threads of country, folk, blues, soul, bluegrass, gospel, and rock.
Whatever. That gave me nothing.
Could also look up what
A big Americana band.
or I could just look up what this song is referenced as. Its genre. Country pop.
Country
American
pop.
house and country pop.
All right, it's just country. I don't know.
mean, it's
I don't know where I got this word Americana from.
well, probably because of this music video is very rooted in American culture. So,
yeah.
especially 1960s American culture.
Now this is the kind of America I can get behind. A couple,
Yeah, a couple
bird-
dogs and a bird, couple
Yeah.
birds on a
Over a-
hot. Yeah,
a nice flame.
that's right. Coal.
Man, just hanging out in the trailer park. Well, you know,
Actually, that was going to be my question. Trailer parks in the 1960s.
that's a different vibe altogether.
But when? I want to know when trailer parks.
Oh, when they became a thing.
Yeah, I've never thought about trailer parks pre the
80s,
like
70s.
honestly at the earliest for me 80s.
Well,
but
I
doesn't mean they
remember
didn't exist.
the movie Pink Flamingo by John Waters.
Oh,
had
that's
a
a popular
trailer
one.
in it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a trailer park, but it is. There is a trailer.
Okay.
So it might just maybe before trailer parks, people just had these double wide houses, and they were like, "Oh, let's just all
Okay.
slam them together, and it'll be like they're camping, but they just live there." You know?
Yeah. I wonder when those really
Popped
when those
off
really started to pop off.
because they're everywhere. I don't know about in Europe or
They're in Canada,
they're
of
in
course.
Canada,
Obviously,
Trailer Park
there's an
Boys,
entire
yeah.
television show about it.
I don't know. They have them in Mexico. They have trailer parks in Mexico.
I'm not sure.
It might just be like a Canada and America thing. They have trailer parks in Europe.
Well, they're houses that you can move. I mean, I've been in a trailer park house before.
Yeah, of course.
Of course. Yeah, they're all around.
We had the Churchville Trailer Park next to the Moose Lodge.
That's right.
Wasn't it called the Moose Lodge?
Yeah, is that where all the?
I think it was
it was
just
like a
like
gun
a-
range or something.
I don't know, like a shitty bar or something.
I think it's a gun range.
Oh, was it a gun range? I don't know. I just always saw the Moose Lodge. next to the
I don't
trailer
know.
park.
I remember I went to like a pee-wee football banquet at a gun range once, and I thought it was the Moose Lodge. I wasn't sure.
Maybe. I don't know.
I have to ask some friends. I don't know. Our parents weren't involved in any of the Moose Lodge type of activities. That's not something they did.
Yeah, they weren't Moose Lodge folk.
Nope.
But anyways, back to Avicii. Once again, just he has this format. It's just like this country pop song, and then he just builds it up into EDM, and bam, you got yourself a smash hit. I didn't realize he had all these songs. I've never heard any of these. These first three, I've never heard any of them.
Really?
I'm more familiar of the Avicii of like 2000, like Levels, like his strictly EDM electronic sound, and the one with Coldplay. I do know that one.
Well, you know what's funny? I remember this too. I remember he headlined Ultra Music Festival in Miami in 2012, and that was huge. And that was a really big thing. And then he headlined Ultra Music Festival in 2013 and brought a band out, and I think a lot of people got pissed. And they played all of these songs, and he was up there DJing with live instruments, and I think it really weirded people out.
It wasn't the right venue.
Well, it's not that necessarily.
Like if it's an Avicii show, you're like, okay, yeah, this is what he does. But if it's an EDM festival like Ultra is, you want the headliner to just rip some EDM.
I
for
also
you.
think it's the first time that he unveiled that.
Oh, bad.
He just chose that show, which was wild, and I think people got pissed, or some people got pissed because they were like, "What the hell is this? This is like this country pop mixed with Avicii EDM."
Right. It's not what you're expecting.
Well, yeah, which was
like
wild.
you could do that at a place that has multiple genres, like Coachella or like a different festival that has all these things. But
that is
Ultra is EDM.
They
through
do
and
have
through.
like one live stage, but every other stage is 100% EDM, and then they
especially
have
the main stage.
they have some live singers, and then like they vary EDM genres, but they're all under the umbrella of electronic dance music. So
Well, you know what? Good for him. Fuck those people.
yeah, I thought it was badass. It was essentially, it kind of felt relatively similar to, and maybe he was thinking about this because that was a huge deal. Was it the Providence folk festival or something, and what's his name? Bob Dylan just showed up with a band, and it made these like all these folk hipsters livid. They were so mad that he wasn't just playing his guitar in the microphone and that's it, because that's what folk music was. And these people lost it. It was like 1961 or 62 or something like that. Maybe it was later than that. I really don't know exactly when it was, but Bob Dylan came out with a full band, and like you can watch these old interviews. These people are like, what is going on? What is he doing? This is stupid.
Yeah.
This is going mainstream. He's going into pop music at this point. Who is this guy? And it's just fun to know that nothing's changed.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. I mean, sure, yeah, the people at Ultra had an expectation. Avicii didn't meet it, but whatever. Who cares?
But I mean, with the connection of these 19s, I mean, maybe he was thinking about it a little bit. Maybe he was like, I'm going to go fuck this up, man. This would be awesome. Oh, Avicii, rest in peace.
Well, he was a trailblazer. People can't keep up.
I know.
That's all.
Although with Avicii Week, I would like to point out one of the most wild things is that I worked an Avicii show. Mm-hmm. I've worked a couple of Avicii shows, but the second one I worked was he opened for Dead Mouse in Petco Park in 2011 on Halloween. Avicii opened for Dead Mouse, and you know who opened for him? Tommy Lee, the drummer of... What's it called? Motley Crue. What a weird moment in time that was to be around.
Yeah. Well, all right. On to the next one.